The angels have reserved an essential message for you today, a warning that perhaps, in a moment of fleeting emotion, you have overlooked something truly crucial. Currently, someone might be distant, lost in their thoughts, facing an enigmatic force that challenges them. They are being taken beyond the ordinary, entering a spiritual territory. Gradually, they begin to perceive the invisible, in a traditional manner or not. Regardless of whether you are in contact, this message is a key that will open the doors to the depths of their inner world, illuminating the spiritual dimension that unites you. They are looking beyond what is immediately perceptible, transcending the mere appearance of things and perceiving the deep and invisible energies that connect you. With keen insight, they learn to differentiate between pure energy and the physical presence you share. They are diving deeply into the spiritual essence that not only surrounds but truly defines the loving bond between you. At this crucial moment, they venture into the realm of the invisible, a space where divine spiritual forces not only exist but also exert a palpable and powerful influence. This is not a trivial experience. It is intense and transformative. It is shaping them in ways they never expected. Their desire to understand you is not limited to superficial knowledge. They seek not only to understand who you are on the visible surface, but who you are in essence. This quest for understanding is a true spiritual journey, where they are guided by forces beyond common human understanding. In this journey, they are not merely spectators. They are actively exploring the essence of what unites you, seeking to understand how this essence influences both their thoughts and actions. If you feel that they are energetically drawn to you at this moment, it is an indication that something exceptionally special is unfolding between you. There are aspects of them that go beyond the visible, elements beyond their physical appearance, which they are being driven to investigate deeply. Currently, they are courageously immersing themselves in the depths of the unknown, facing an intense and transformative spiritual journey. This experience is bringing to light hidden aspects of your connection, highlighting the unique energy you share and how it influences your thoughts and actions. This moment is crucial, as the message they receive is not generic but incredibly specific and detailed, focused on the subtleties that weave the bond between you. If you perceive this energetic attraction from them, it is important to recognize that this does not happen by chance. There is a significant reason behind it, a deeper purpose being revealed. They are dedicating themselves to understanding you on a more intimate level, studying your nuances with an attention that could only be inspired by higher forces. This dive into the depths of your essence is guided by something beyond ordinary human comprehension. If they tried to do this alone, without the guidance of these higher forces, it is likely that their perception would become blurred, and crucial details about you could be inadvertently overlooked. In this process, they are receiving revelations that not only clarify but also deepen the story of the love you share. These revelations are not trivial, they carry a spiritual weight, reflecting the divine and destined nature of your relationship. Therefore, if you are feeling this intense connection and energetic attraction more acutely now, it is a sign that you are in the midst of a profound spiritual process. They are exploring and discovering layers of your relationship that are fundamental to your future together. This is not just a passing phase, but an important point of transformation that could define the trajectory of your love, guided by a wisdom that transcends the ordinary and penetrates the core of true spiritual connection. They approach the situation with remarkable meticulousness and caution, as if being guided by a transcendental, perhaps even divine force. They are on a journey of self-discovery and deep reflection, facing emotions and thoughts that reveal an internal complexity not visible to the naked eye. If they were completely open with you, they would admit that they have seriously thought about distancing themselves from this connection during moments of intense introspection. By nature, they are reserved, allowing only a select number of people into their inner circle, and only when they feel that each one has fulfilled a specific purpose in their life. It is not out of a lack of care or malice that they choose to keep most people at a distance, but rather a measure of self-preservation and a way to maintain clarity in their personal space. However, their situation with you is remarkably different. Recently, they went through an intense spiritual process, during which they began to discern and separate their energies from those of other people in their life. And in this process of discernment, they discovered something undeniably special in you, something so essential and profound that it became impossible to ignore or leave behind. This discovery is a powerful source of energy that not only fascinates them but also reinforces the bond between you, a bond of reciprocity and emotional depth that is rare and precious. You probably sense this magnetism too, feeling a strong connection with him that transcends superficial conveniences. Like him, you don't have patience for what doesn't enrich your life, but you recognize that he is an exception. Your relationship is an intersection of weaknesses that transform into strengths, a unique dynamic where each other's vulnerabilities fortify the other. This not only sustains the relationship but also evidences that, against all odds, the love between you has triumphed. The energy shared between you has been a roller coaster of intense highs and deep connections that have significantly contributed to strengthening the intimate bond between you both. You've experienced moments of vigorous energy, where the harmony seemed unbreakable, moments that have shaped your intimacy and mutual understanding in a rare and valuable way. However, as with any deeply sensitive relationship, there have been times when, without any apparent reason and without any harmful intent, the light of this connection seemed to fade, leaving a temporary void between you. These moments are not the result of failures or negligence, but reflections of the extraordinary sensitivity of the bond you share. This sensitivity makes the relationship more susceptible to emotional and energetic fluctuations. However, it is important to recognize that these intermissions are part of a larger process, a divine plan that operates on a level not always immediately understandable to you. There is a greater order and a designated time for everything that happens, including the phases of apparent distance between you. In this scenario, he sometimes falls into the error of comparing what you have with past experiences. This comparison can obscure the true essence of what you share, as each relationship is unique and carries its own dynamic and depth. This is the moment when divine intervention becomes necessary to illuminate and guide. God works to clear his vision, showing that what exists between you is unlike any of his previous experiences. This extraordinary connection you share transcends all conventional forms of measurement, revealing itself in a deeply significant and powerful way. He wants you to understand that he is experiencing these moments of emotional intensity, especially when you are apart. This longing to see you during periods of separation is a testament to the depth of the bond that unites you. At these times, it seems that a higher force is intervening, guiding you onto separate paths, not to distance you, but to allow for individual growth that ultimately strengthens the bond you share. Moreover, there is a special magic in the eye contact between you. He confesses that the simple act of looking into your eyes is one of the things that attracts him the most. This visual connection is not just a superficial exchange, it is a window to the soul, a form of communication that transcends words and gestures. You stand out to him, not just superficially, but on a deep and intuitive level. He perceives something in you that is rarely found in others, something that captivates and fascinates him indelibly. He is being guided, almost compelled, to explore more deeply the essence of your connection. There is a divine guidance that incites him to see life and love through a broader, more spiritual perspective. This vision is crucial, as it is through this lens of love that he can make clear and definitive decisions that are in harmony with the divine plan destined for you. This way of seeing not only clarifies the path ahead but also solidifies his position by your side, ensuring that the choices made are not only wise but also deeply aligned with what is divinely ordained for you. This reality you share is a clear manifestation that your connection is destined to transcend the common levels of relationships. From the beginning, a higher force has been actively involved in guiding and shaping this union, proving that you are both predestined to find in each other something much more significant and profound than most relationships allow one to perceive. This bond you have goes beyond superficiality, touching the essence of who you really are, something the entire universe seems to conspire to sustain with truth and love, even in circumstances where the fullness of this truth is not yet completely understood by you. This person came into your life not by chance, but as part of a larger design. Before meeting each other, you both experience relationships with individuals who fail to understand the complexities and depths of who you truly are. These past experiences, though less than ideal, reflected and shaped the way each of you perceives and relates to love and interpersonal relationships. Now he is engaged in a challenging but extremely necessary process of questioning and eventually rejecting many of the preconceived beliefs brought from his previous experiences. He is radically transforming the way he sees and interacts with you, driven by an emerging understanding that there is something singular and deeply reciprocal between you. This shared energy, this energetic equivalence, is not something superficial or fleeting. It is something etched in the depths of your souls, an echo of an ancient call that now finds a response in each other's presence. Throughout your respective journeys, you have encountered various people, each with their own energies and capacities for connection. However, many of these interactions failed to sustain the depth and intensity that each of you naturally emanates. These previous connections were not able to comprehend or support the vibrant and dynamic force you possess. But now in this person, you have found someone who not only supports but also thrives in response to your energy in every possible aspect: physical, mental, emotional, and sexual. There have been times when his intensity of energy was misunderstood by others, interpreted as something it was not, or simply too much for someone to handle. But you, with your perception and understanding, manage to see beyond the misunderstood surfaces. You understand what he is really trying to convey and grasp his nuances on all levels. This capacity for mutual understanding is rare and valuable, strengthening the bond you share in a meaningful way. When you are together, the dynamic created is palpable, even noticeable to those around you. There is something extraordinarily powerful in the way your energies combine and intertwine, creating an aura that is simultaneously engaging and inspiring. This synergy that emanates from you not only positively affects the surrounding environment, but also heralds greater and more positive changes that are on the way. Currently, both of you are beginning to receive clear and undeniable signs that there are promises of improvements and advancements in your shared future. When you met, you were possibly both going through a significant period of transition in your lives, a moment where old realities were being questioned and new possibilities were beginning to emerge. In this context of change, each other's arrival was like an awakening to a new reality, one that opened doors to dimensions of existence that until then seemed inaccessible. This meeting was not mere chance, but seems to have been orchestrated by a higher force, one that firmly desires you both to recognize that you deserve someone capable of understanding and harmonizing with the complexity of your energies and essences, whether on the spiritual, mental, or emotional plane. This mutual understanding may be the key that explains the peculiar and intense connection you experience, a sense that there is a tacit agreement between you on how to engage and treat each other. This non-verbal understanding is deeply sacred, and it is vital that it is interpreted with the sensitivity and respect it deserves. He may not have expressed these feelings directly, but this is something he feels deeply in his heart. He has an unwavering conviction that you should not settle for less than you deserve. In his view, you are worthy of someone who not only handles but also values and celebrates all facets of your being. He fervently believes that you deserve someone who can face and embrace the intensity of your energy, someone who understands the depth and uniqueness of the connection you share. The connection you share transcends the ordinary, elevating itself to the level of the divine. It is not something that can be easily quantified or explained by traditional metrics. The magnetism that draws you to each other is derived from a very specific reason, rooted in the mutual understanding and recognition of your true essences. Before meeting each other, you both experience relationships with people who, despite their best intentions, could not penetrate the depth of who you really are. These past experiences, though formative, did not reflect the entirety of what each of you needed or deserved. This person, with whom you now share such a special bond, is consciously distancing himself from his past to build something entirely new and refreshing by your side. He is deliberately making space in his life for this new connection, motivated by the certainty that you are uniquely different from anything he has ever known. The love that is emerging between you is of a deeply spiritual and significant nature, a type of love that enriches the soul and gives new meaning to existence. He perceives something in you that is truly unique, a quality that no other possesses. This perception is leading him to leave the past and its vestiges behind, paving the way for a promising future by your side. He is eager to move forward, driven by a deep and irresistible impulse to explore the depth of what can be between you. This account is more than just a description of feelings. It is a direct expression of his heart, revealing how he experiences the connection you have and the intensity of the love he feels for you. There is an undeniable sense that a higher force is actively shaping and directing the special relationship you share, guiding you to be together, regardless of the challenges and difficulties you may face. This force seems to have a clear purpose for both of you, a design that transcends the ordinary and enters the realm of the extraordinary. The connection between you is of a rare nature, surpassing standard measures and conventional expectations that often limit less deep relationships. This is, without a doubt, an authentic and profound love, whose essence is as powerful as it is pure. In this journey together, it is vital to remember that everything that happens in your lives occurs for a specific reason. The universe does not operate randomly. On the contrary, there is an order and purpose in every event, every encounter, every challenge you face together. Although there may be times when the path ahead seems nebulous or uncertain, and the reason behind certain experiences may be obscure, it is crucial to maintain faith in the process and the direction you are being guided. Trust the love you share, for it is the compass that keeps you united and oriented, even when the tides of life try to separate you. This love is not just a feeling but an active force working for the good of both, helping to overcome obstacles, heal wounds, and bring to light deeper truths about who you are and what you are destined to be together. Therefore, embrace this process with open hearts and attentive minds. Allow yourselves to be led by this higher force, knowing that every step taken together is part of a larger plan, a divine design that is preparing you for an even more meaningful and enriching union. By trusting in this love and this guidance, you will find not only the strength to keep moving forward, but also the clarity and vision to appreciate every aspect of this extraordinary journey you are walking side by side. Remember that this shared path is a blessing, a gift to be cherished and nurtured with every fiber of your being, for it is truly unique and can teach you more than you ever imagined possible about the transformative power of love. If you feel that this message is for you, know that it is a love blessed by God. Affirm to yourself, I know there is a future full of peace and love, and I will achieve it because I deserve it and am aligned with the universe. I believe I will enjoy these moments. Accept this message and all the blessings it contains. Let's spread positivity and kindness to each other, creating waves of good energy together. Remember that it is possible to have a vision of our soulmate. This soul may be someone who has already crossed our path or who is yet to come. Click on the link in the description to discover more about the portrait of our soulmate. Let's elevate each other and create waves of good energy together. Stay tuned for the next important message waiting for you in the next video. May God and the universe continue to illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.